A lot happened for me in 2019. I fell madly in love. I released my debut EP. I made lots of brilliant new friends. And I also fell crazily out of love. I grew a mustache for the first time. I cried in a mustache for the first time. But if you want to know the entire story, stick around and let's go right back to the start. So here we are, the beginning of 2019. Just a little update, I'm packing a bunch of stuff away. Moved out for a little while making post-EP, so I'm just moving back in, ready to record the EP. Hope you enjoy. So over the next month, I pretty much recorded everything. This was the second move of the year, and I was moving back into the post office to get the recordings done for the EP. This is where post was created, and this is where it's going to finish. Wicked. So today's the first full day in the post office. So today's the third day for post. So as you can see, the first couple of weeks of 2019 were literally just recording as much as I possibly could to try and build the songs to the way I wanted them to be. Day 4 recording post, day 5 recording post, so it's day 6 recording post. Day 7 or 8, I'm losing track of the days recording the EP, but I'm here with Ryan playing the drums. This amazing veggie meal. Ooh. So I just woke up, it's Sunday, and yes, this thing is going. So I had a quick shave, and I thought that you guys would want to see this. It snowed, and it was absolutely stunning. So it's Monday, and I haven't really done much yet, but I got a letter through from the BBC, pretty much to do with funding from Horizons. Yeah, it was sick. This letter changed the dynamic of what was going on. All the brilliant people who had put time into recording what they thought was going to be the entire full post EP turned out to just be demo tapes. Anyway, I decided to carry on recording these demo tapes and also celebrate a little bit for such a great achievement. That's a fresh one. So yesterday I keyed in some of the bass. It is like proper snow. Look outside. What? So a couple of weeks went by and a couple emails were sent, and I got invited to do a live BBC Radio Wales interview really early in the morning. Just walking back from the BBC, went really well, and now we see my girlfriend who was listening in the car. Okay.
How'd it go?
Met Beth and Alvin. It was good. So throughout this time, I was still gigging and bumping into really cool, lovely people. I'm here with Lewis, and he's tracking some blow whistle thingy. Yeah. So it was around this time of the year where I handed all of the raw files that we recorded to a producer, Charlie Francis, and let him do his job. The next couple of weeks that led to months were the best I've ever had. I spent every waking moment with my best friend, who was also my girlfriend, to the point where we even moved in with each other, fully. And I was so happy, but I still couldn't iron a shirt to save my life. With the songs finished, I wanted to host a local launch night where the people who gave their moments, memories and stories of loved ones a chance to listen to the songs before they were released. So that gig was April 9th. I turned 21. The first festival of the year was How the Light Gets In May, and it was an absolutely beautiful festival.
Yeah, so a bit of backstory behind the post office. It used to hold all the miners' wages. So all the songs that you're hearing here, they were written in the telegram room.
Today, literally a week later, we're heading to the other side of the River Wye, at the end of the River Wye, where we're going to be playing another festival called Live on Wye. See you there. With the EP release slowly coming up, I was pleasantly surprised to realise that Boxer had its first radio play. Thank you, Beth and Alvin. While I was filming some promotional videos with my girlfriend for the song Boxer, I had a wonderful phone call from this man, who is the head of BBC Radio Wales, to tell me that he wanted to A-list the song. In the space between How the Light Gets In and The Big Kutch, I found myself a band. And just like all good summers, this one came and went in the blink of an eye. I did a really awesome festival in St Fagans, and then I did my first London gig of the year. Now, with Boxer being released for about a month at this point, I managed to schedule the release of the full EP around a live session with Larry Sean from BBC Radio Wales. EP released! Oh my god, it happened finally! Yeah, it took a while, but it released, and I was so happy all the time. I like fluffy cows. And then about a week or two after we filmed that video, I had some news that meant the person who'd been through it with me the entire time couldn't be in my life anymore. And that weekend I had my second London gig of the year, and it was really, really good, like really good. But was I still hurting? I mean, and the night went quickly, but the day went so slow. And it wasn't just that. And everything that I was looking at and everything that I was experiencing, it was just quiet. There was nothing there. It was hollow. And for the first time in a year, I ate on my own. For the first time in the year, I laughed on my own. I walked on my own. I experienced on my own. And throughout all of it, it was silent. Okay, just waiting around now to play my set, checking out London. It's pretty cool. Not much really going on other than that. Cool buses. Yeah, a bit lonely. No one to check all this out with, so that's alright, innit? It's fine. And I wouldn't be this personal and deep usually. I'm quite a funny guy, or at least I like to think that I am, but she was a part of all of it. Post wasn't just my story. Thanks to her, it had an extra meaning to me. She helped me convey it in a way that I wouldn't have been able to if she wasn't there next to me. So thank you so much.
I've been heading down to the. I'm heading down to the low.
Give me a jacket. Hey, you give me a jacket. We're doing skits now, Chris.
So let's go back to London. The gig went really well. Met some really cool people. And fast forward past Halloween, and now here we are, sat in an empty church, and I was singing my heart out, and it was really great. Not only that, I've been going to a lot of gigs, seeing lots of new things, and meeting lots of brilliant new people. I've kept myself busy, and that was the key for me to stop feeling so down. We've been invited down to the Welsh Music Prize Awards, so let's get ready. So we're in the car, all ready to go. This was a lovely opportunity, not just for me to meet new people who are in the industry, but to meet up with old friends and have a good time. Not only that, I played a really, really awesome gig the same week in this place.
Stuck in the Gardens with Matthew.
At this gig, this was one of the first gigs where I could literally hear a pin drop, and it makes me so happy. Oh. And then we shot up for the last London gig of the year. So we're on the bus to London now. This was also my drummer's first ever London gig. It's busy. It's very fun indeed. So after a 4-hour bus ride, we had to travel the tubes at rush hour just so we could get to the venue before sound check. And what a stunning venue it was. There was a Christmas tree in the corner with loads of fairy lights in it, and not only that, the hosts were absolutely lovely. And to top it all off, this is the first gig I've ever done where I've actually been asked for my autograph, and I kind of froze a little bit, but they even had a photo of me and everything, which is nuts. And then this footage was taken at about midnight, and we were both absolutely shattered. Yeah. And after this footage, we had to hop on a bus and travel 4 hours back to Cardiff, and we got back to Cardiff for about 5 o'clock in the morning. Skipping forward a week or two, I met up with a good friend to write some songs. Is that thing on? It is now. Nice to see you as well. We had a couple slices of toast and a filtered coffee, and we went downstairs for a bear hunt and came out of it with a really good song. So then that night I had to host a surprise open mic, so turned up at the venue, so many fairy lights, which is always a plus, and it was great. Not only that, I then went to a gig with my mate and I ordered myself my first ever Chinese, and then had some family time and put up the tree, helped my mate film a music video. Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella. And I tried my best to branch out my friend group and meet as many cool people as I possibly could. Not only that, I finished 2019 with a headline slot at a local venue. And just like most good stories, this one ends where it started, with me sat in the post office making something for you. I want to say thank you to everyone that came to gigs, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the new year. And I'm really looking forward to it because it's 2020. I'm gonna go now.